Hey guys, E10 here from SunBros, and today I'm really excited to be bringing you guys yet another how to build a hero video. Today we're going to be covering the newest warrior in Arena of Valor. Of course, I'm talking about Kil'Groth. Alright guys, so we're going to get started like we always do in the hero page. We're going to talk about what makes Kil'Groth tick, what makes him who he is, by going through his abilities and seeing how we can best maximize those abilities to make Kil'Groth as strong as we can. Alright, so we're going to start with the passive, the Fanatic. Each normal attack increases Kil'Groth's attack speed by 4 to 8% based on hero level, stacks up to 8 times. So Kil'Groth at max level can get a ridiculous and whopping, 64% attack speed boost, which is unreal. Additionally, Kil'Groth's third normal attack has a longer attack range. Cool, so we can use that. Secondly, his first ability rather, is Sea Spear. Kil'Groth charges forward, dealing damage to enemies along the path and slowing their movement speed very slightly at 25% for 1.5 seconds. The cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds when it hits enemy heroes. Okay, so we can definitely build off some stuff we got going on here. And this is really the big one that he's got going on that we can build off of and do stuff with. And it reads, after learning this ability, Enraged Spears, after learning this ability, Kil'Groth's third normal attack will deal an additional damage. So it's magic damage, and it scales off of attack damage. And as you guys can see on here, it actually is just passively on there, every third normal attack no matter what. Secondarily, when this ability is activated, every normal attack in the next 4 seconds also deals the same additional magic damage. And for each target Kil'Groth hits, his HP is restored, and it scales via level up to 45 plus attack damage scales it. Now, Kil'Groth can hit more than 3 enemies, but will only restore HP up to 3 times per attack. HP also restores by 150% when Kil'Groth HP is less than 50%. So the cool thing to note on this one is that every single time he swings his weapon, every time he auto attacks, he can heal up to 3 times. So it's per attack. If you're in a crowded team fight, or if you're fighting one guy and there's minions around, you can actually heal multiple times during that one attack, and it's actually super substantial. So between the passive, the Fanatic, which gives us the attack speed, and the second ability, or in ability number 2 rather, Enraged Spear, which gives him the health restore and the extra damage. One of the things we're really going to focus on is a lot of attack speed for him, because it really boosts his natural gifts, his natural mechanics. And last but not least is Gore Lord. Kil'Groth immediately gains 4 stacks of Fanatic, which is of course the attack speed boost, removing all crowd control effects for 6 seconds. Also, his movement speed is increased by 80% for a short period of time. So what this means essentially is that Kil'Groth is uncrowd controllable for 6 seconds, and he can remove any existing crowd control from himself, which is insane and overpowered and amazing, and it's one of the best ults there is, because we live in a meta of ridiculous crowd control, so to be able to take it off is obviously really good. So we're going to go to the equipment page, and we are going to start building him. This is not a build. Okay, we got a blank slate here for us, and I am actually going to take Kil'Groth in the jungle because I think that's where he makes the most sense. I've tested him out a few times, and I can tell you from experience that he has great jungle clear, and he's even a pretty decent ganker. Even though he lacks the crowd control faction, he's a pretty good fast killer. So we're going to go ahead and go to the jungle items. Then we're going to build Soul Reaver. Now we could have done Leviathan, we could have built him more tanky, but I've tested him out pretty well. I've decided that a more higher damage build is better for him than a more tanky build, so we're going to go ahead and take that path. So Soul Reaver gives him attack speed right off the bat, so he doesn't lack any of that. He really gets off to a good bang with attack speed. Also gets 10% cooldown speed, which is really good, because even though his cooldowns aren't high, his abilities boost what he normally does so severely and so especially that we want to make sure we do that. And then obviously lifesteal, and of course to make sure jungling better, etc, etc. So for boots, this is one of the heroes, one of the only heroes in the game we're not going to go Gilded Greaves for, because we don't need a reduction in crowd control effects. We have our ultimate, which is the ultimate reducer of crowd control effects. So we're actually going to Sonic Boots to produce a little bit of that attack damage we take from warriors and tanks and marksmen and assassins, etc. Then we're going to go back to the attack tree, and we're going to be going with attack speed one more time. Fafnir's Talon. Now we get some attack damage, which is going to help boost all of our main stuff. Additionally, we get more attack speed, 30. So we're at 65% from items, attack speed wise. We're at a potential 64% at level 15 from our passive, which is already a pretty good amount, and it's starting to really build up on him. And not only does the attack speed help him attack faster and maximize the attack speed we get from the passive, it actually helps us get our passive more because it's the auto attacks that help build it up to those 8 stacks. And of course, because he's going to be attacking so often, the passive Dragon's Breath, which causes normal attacks to deal additional damage equal to 8% of the target's HP, is just phenomenal. 8% extra free damage when he attacks so fast is definitely going to be worth it, and it's something that we're really looking forward to having. Alright, and then the next item we're going to be going is Spirit Longinus. I'll tell you why. With attack speed this quickly, so we could have gone a couple different routes here. Now, I thought about Muramasa, I thought about Rank Breaker, but ultimately, because he has so much attack speed already, the ability to get all the stacks of his passive from Spirit Longinus, which equates to 250 armor pierce. Now, look, we can have, or it decreases armor. Actually really nice. We could have gotten Muramasa 40%, but guess what? 40% of the armor from a squishy like a marksman or an assassin or a mage isn't that much. Even on some tanks who are focusing other directions or early game, not that much. 250 flat is a good amount, and obviously Rank Breaker is only 100. So not only do we get a really nice amount of armor, armor that we're decreasing, which is going to cause us to do a lot more damage on all those really speedy, fast auto attacks. But we're also getting 15% cooldown reduction, which we just talked about how nice that can be on him, because it helps us get to our ult faster. So now we're sitting at 25% cooldown reduction. It gives us attack damage, so it's not like we're not getting anything from that, and as well as 150 armor, which is going to make us survive just that much better. Now you combine the 150 armor with the passive from the boots. We have 110 here, so we have 260 armor. Not bad. Let's get a little bit of tankiness going on him, but we also get the 15% normal attack damage reduction. So we are looking good there. Now we're going to go back to an attack item, and I'm excited about this one because it's a oddball choice, but I promise you guys it works well. We're taking the Beast, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly why we're taking the Beast and why it's so amazing and they're going to work so well on him. So obviously his second ability is going to give you health back just based on attacking. Your attack speed is off the charts fast, and because of the combination of what we got going on so far, along with Spirit Longinus, we're actually hitting pretty hard. We have 10% lifesteal on Fafnir's. We have 10% on Soul Reaver. So now we are topping off at 45% lifesteal to go with his natural lifesteal already. While we're attacking at supersonic speeds, his survivability when his second ability is up is simply incredible. He does so much damage and he lifesteals so much that I have successfully easily taken him into 1v2, 1v3 fights and been able to sustain myself through the fight, because guess what? I can't be crowd controlled. It's not like I have to stop attacking. If I stopped attacking because I was slowed or stunned or anything like that, it'd be different. But I'm not. I can reduce all crowd control for 6 seconds. Or can eliminate rather, not reduce. It's really something else. And we're gonna finish it off with an item that people are probably gonna think is an oddball choice, but I'll tell you why it is the real deal. And that's Hyoga's Edge. The reason we're gonna go with Hyoga's Edge is because it's gonna give us just a little bit more tankiness. So now we're gonna have another 100 armor. We're gonna be topped up at 360 armor, which is like a full armor item. We're going to get some magic defense, just a little bit, enough to be able to help us survive just a tad longer against some of the mages or mage assassins, and some health, which is going to give us overall more room to be able to keep ourselves full of health. But the passive on him is really good. Normal attacks increase awareness movement speed. So we talked about it. He's going to be attacking normal attacks like crazy. His entire kit is built around normal attacks, which is why we're building all these items. We're getting lifesteal and attack speed, and the passive from Fafnir's. We're getting the passive from Spirit Longinus. We're getting the lifesteal from the Beast, and then we're getting now increasing his movement speed by 10% and decreasing the enemy's movement speed by 25%, which is going to be some more tankiness. It's going to make him a lot harder to kite at all. Also, it's going to make him really the anti-kiter, because he's going to be able to slow you down while speeding himself up and if you hit somebody with the dash, which is 25% slow, and then you auto attack them, now they're slowed for 50% speed, which isn't incredible, but when he's got movement speed boost and he's got a dash and he just goes to town on you, it's actually pretty ridiculous. So this is a great combination of tankiness, as well as a great combination of damage and their sustainability. So even though we're not building, you know, really hardcore straight tank items on him, the combination of the tankiness you get from Hyoga's Edge, along with the Spear of Longinus and the boots, combined with the lifesteal, makes his sustain surprisingly incredible. His jungle clear is really good. If you guys want to see how to jungle clear properly with him and how to really get that jungle clear fast, watch the live stream. I'm going to play him on the live stream sometimes. I really am a big fan of Kil'Groth, but we're going to show you guys. It's really good. This is a build that you guys are going to have a lot of success with. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the process of making the build and, of course, the build itself. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys tried it and what you think about it. I guarantee you it is pretty delicious though. And check out our other videos. We have top 5 videos. We have the How to Play Arena of Valor series, as well as our Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night live streams. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, until next time.